Hi guys, my name is Andrea Gibbs, and I'm the bassist and one of the vocalists in He Must Increase. And I just want to talk to you a little bit about who I am. I grew up in a Christian home. In fact, it's multi-generational. Grandparents upon grandparents have been Christians, and I've been extremely blessed by that experience. Even though I was raised in a Christian home, I was always very rebellious. I always felt like I could follow God later, that I could come to Him because He would always be there. I knew that. And it wasn't until I was about 15 years old that I decided, okay, I need to get baptized and follow God. But even so, I kept kind of following the world. And a couple years later, one of my cousins, who's one of my best friends in the whole world, died in a car crash. And it was at that moment that I thought, what am I doing with my life? Life is actually pretty short, and we don't know how much time we have. And so I decided, you know what, enough is enough, and I need to follow the path that God has chosen for me. And so I have been doing my best to follow that guidance ever since. I picked up my first guitar when I was about 18 years old, and I never took any lessons or anything. I just kind of fiddled with it. I was never really good at picking up other people's songs, but I could write my own. And that's something that's always been a really good outlet for me. And I grew up in a house that was filled with music. My dad was a song leader. Growing up, I grew up in an a cappella church, so 4-part harmonies was, I was surrounded by that. I didn't know that wasn't like a normal household thing until I married my husband. And he kind of looked at us in confusion when we'd break out into song. I went to school to be a teacher. In my last semester of school, I decided going into public teaching was not for me, to the thrill of my parents, and decided to go and get my Montessori credential. So I went and did that. I've been working in Montessori schools for 17 years, and last year I lost my job because of the economy. And during that time, that's when Joaquin asked me if I wanted to be a part of this band, to play the bass for them, which I have not been playing the bass all that long. I had picked it up, I think, a year prior to them asking me. So I felt very blessed and very excited and kind of scared. But I knew that God had good things, that good things were going to come from this group. And I have to say that it's been such a blessing to write this music for God, to have it be heard and have people respond to it, to be able to come together once a week with these other guys and be able to lean on each other. And we're all going through different things, but to be able to come and pray about those things, or just say, man, I've been really struggling with this, or whatever the case may be, or praise reports, or whatever, to have this core group of guys to come to and know that it's a safe place. And it's just been such a blessing. And that's kind of what my hope is for the band, is that it doesn't just stay in this group, that we'll go out into the community and we'll be a safe place for whoever we come in contact with. When we do outreaches, or we play at a church, that people will feel comfortable coming to us. And if they don't have anyone else to go to, or even if they do, to just be able to confide in us and know that we are a safe place, because we're all children of God, and it's all about love.